Hello staff, let's be ready for our first edition of our FLIP staff meeting for 2013-2014. You've got the agenda annotated, probably read through that, get most everything. I may throw a few other ideas in here. We run eligibility every week around Conestoga. Everybody ought to know that. This is the first week. You've had some reminders that we're going to do that. Be sure that your grades are in. Remember that your grade book is open. The number one issue that I hear from parents and students is teacher hasn't got grades in the grade book. Teacher has not graded papers that have been turned in. Number one problem that I get from parents and teachers. It's essential that you do that. Part of your professionalism. If you can't do it in a 2 or 3 day turnaround, you can't do it. You ought to be thinking of another way of assessing students. So let's make it happen in that direction. Your lesson plans need to be on the website. A lot of confusion, been in a number of different places. Here's where they need to be. Front page of the website, gold box, junior, senior high school, teachers, your name is there. When you press on that, your page ought to come up. It ought to say either your classes or it ought to say lesson plans. You need a 4-week archive of lesson plans. Don't just have the current week. Why? Because people are gone. It is the place to go. But Mr. Friedland, we still have to turn in assignments. Yes, we do. Not everybody at home, not every parent has access to that. Some students do. It's a courtesy. But for the most part, students ought to be able to get there and get most of what they need. Lesson plans, weekly, on the website. Attendance taking. During the first 5 minutes of your class, attendance needs to be taken. Let me just say, it's not happening. We're having instances, attendance not taken. I found out third period, nobody's been counted absent, first and second period. That's not good. Automated call goes out at the end of second period. We need to know who's here. We need to know who's not. Technology. You've got Gmail accounts. We're working on YouTube accounts. Be patient. Not every good idea happens right away. I have some good ideas. Other people have good ideas. Doesn't always happen. Fire drills. Good exits. We've done a great job. Bad. Let me explain it again. Whether you've counted somebody absent or not, if they're not with you, you need to put up your red card. If everyone on your roster is with you, hold up your green card. If somebody is missing, hold up your red card. In other words, take attendance when you go outside. Check through your roster. I don't have my roster. Are you carrying your iPad? Do you have a printed roster with you? Things you ought to think about. Do you have a file you could grab right away? If you had a sub-file that was up to date, you could grab it when you go out. Let's make it happen. Maintenance. Things are going pretty well. If you have maintenance requests, put them on the 4-part. I do. Things get fixed. Transportation is a busy time. Be sure that you put in your travel lists. Make sure that they're accurate. Before you leave campus, we need to know. Text message, phone call, visit to the office, note, stop by. Somehow, we need to know. Everybody on the bus, everybody not on the bus. Everybody on the van, not on the van. John Song gets the award for how he has communicated softball travel this year. Absolutely tremendous. When you're done with the van, park it. Return the keys. Don't put them in your pocket. Don't lose them. Empty the trash. Dumpster by the stadium if you need to get that. Okay? I put in here, don't criticize someone for doing their appointed job. Sandy Hackey's appointed job, travel rosters. Don't criticize her for doing travel rosters. Talk to people that know something about the Seward bus crash. Events. We appreciate your help. When you come to events and you work, you get paid for that. Students appreciate your attendance at events. They know if you're there or not. Consider what message that sends about How much do you really care about school or not? We ask our kids to be involved. Nice to have staff members there kind of watching students be successful. Picture day today, we'll just be releasing by names and grades, so listen to that. FFA is gone, they'll need to do retakes to make that happen. Supervision. It's really imperative that students are supervised all the time. Don't leave your classroom. If you have an issue, use the call button. Plan ahead so you don't have to leave and make copies. Plan ahead so you don't have to go somewhere. Don't let students stay in your room when you're not there, i.e. at lunch, your planning period. If you're not there, they're not there. Lock your door. Supervise students. Okay, it's been a huge year. There are a lot of changes. There's a lot of stuff that's going on. I would be a liar if I said it hasn't been stressful. There have been a lot of stresses going on. You guys have handled it well. A teacher gave me a golden nugget the other day. I hope that they shared that earlier. If they didn't, I'll share it. You guys are doing a great job. I appreciate everything you do. It's a year of transition. It's a huge job. Keep it up. Work hard. Put your grades in. Have your lesson plans updated. Use the website. Okay, if you've got anything else, we'll talk about it at our staff meeting. Thanks. See you on Wednesday at 7:30, Mr. Butterfield's room.